Welcome, sports fans. And thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's White. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Here's Keita. That one goes in.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Carter on the wing. Boston pulls it in. Here's Suggs. Pass to Keita. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And here are the Magic now. Outside White. And stolen by Suggs. And here comes the break. Here's Tatum. Wagner with a steal. Carter inside. Launches it. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., a real nice motor on this guy.
And here's Suggs. Bain with it. Pass to Keita. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Well, Grant, at 6'10", 250, Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
And Orlando has possession, following the 3 by Boston. Pass to Walsh. Here's Carter. To the left side wing. Picked by Carter. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick-and-roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. B.A.?
A new school approach. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Suggs. Tatum. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. 1:07 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Garza. Got a hand on it. Black, right side. Here's Simons. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you. I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Now here's Suggs. No points so far. Again, the miss by Boston.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On the wing, Simons. Pass to Isaac. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You got to prevent Isaac from getting deep positioning, because even when you contest his shot, he can still sink it.
Here's Garza. Fires in the triple. Garza's got 6.
Got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
And so here is Orlando. Now here's Black. Batase with a screen. For 3. Buries it from 3. Black's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And he jams it home with authority.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Assistant.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And it's Black penetrating. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. But he was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
Here's De Silva. No made baskets yet. Puts it up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Boston making a switch here. Celtics trail by 5. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Black outside. Batase with a screen. And that one is hammered home.
And Simons is such a skilled two-guard. Fantastic at keeping his balance through contact.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve. He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Black. And he banks in the layup. Black's got 9.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Hauser outside. Left side, Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hauser. Puts up a 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. And Isaac, here we go. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 10-point Magic lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Shireman. Isaac with the steal. And it's Orlando on the break. Here's De Silva. No good on the 3. Celtics trail by 10. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. And here's Pritchard. Boucher outside. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-4 run. There's 25 seconds left in the half. Here's Batase. And he misses his first shot of the game.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Boucher outside. Pritchard surviving the D. And finished off by Boucher.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Orlando ahead, up by 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Guys, back over to you.
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Outside Bain. From outside the arc. Orlando with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10.
And they just continue to dominate the board.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
Orlando shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by Bain.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Outside White. Carter inside. Fade away. Banchero. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Banchero's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
It's Brown on the wing. Suggs with it. He's scoreless. Back to Brown. Left side Tatum. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Banchero. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Tatum looking it over. Knocks down the triple. Tatum's got 11 points here in the second half.
Good job by Tatum to exploit the space just outside the arc.
Orlando moving the ball around. And Wagner gets it to go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Celtics trail by 7. Outside Pritchard. Here's Boucher for 3. It's hauled in by Isaac.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Black with it. Guarded by Hauser. Black outside. Pass to Isaac. 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 9-point Magic lead.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Hauser. Isaac covering. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Outside Pritchard. Boucher outside. On target from range. Boucher's got 5 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
16 seconds left in the third. Isaac's shot is off. To the wing on the left. To the inside. And finished off by Boucher.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And so it's Orlando leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Now here's Black. Driving in. The rebound, Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And the Magic pushing it up now. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Chris Boucher.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off. And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's White. Left side, Carter. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 4. Suggs with it. He's picked up by Bancaro. Pass to Tatum. Now Suggs. He's guarded by White. Clock at 4. Here's Garza. Off target from outside. Orlando leading by 4. Now Bancaro. Back to Carter. And the layup is good off the glass.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business. And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Oh, the stuff!
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Gets it to go!
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Wagner outside. Into the lane. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Tatum up top. Jacks up a 3. Carter rips down the board.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And Carroll with it. Now guarded by Suggs. White outside. Here's Carter. Oh, he jammed it.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's a pass to Tatum. Now Suggs. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter here. Tatum. Nice look inside from Tatum.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Bancaro! The putback! How about the activity?
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Tatum outside. From deep. Wagner with the rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
A minute 6 left in the game.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
And so Carter nails them both. Celtics trail by 10. Outside, Brown. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ooh, it doesn't go. Here's Orlando. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Tatum fires. It's money from deep.
3 points.
Now White. And here's Wagner. Now White. Wagner outside. 5 on the clock. And And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Celtics ball.
I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's